What's up, guys? About to do another video here called Black Women Teaching by Ashley Lloyd. As you all know, any names and or content in an email are subject to a video. Black Women Teaching by Ashley Lloyd. By the way, not a very black name. I'm a little bit disappointed. Goddamn, sorry, there's an ant on the camera. Sorry, Ashley. Yeah, that's not a very. I'm just a little disappointed in like the blackness level in your name, Ashley Lloyd. Black people, back me up. Ashley Lloyd. Come on. Sound like a fucking. You just remind me of like a Barbie. Yeah, it's like you sound like a fucking Barbie. My name's Ashley Lloyd. Black man. Yeah, I'm Ashley. I'm a black American from Texas. I've been looking into moving to Cambodia in June. I know you don't teach English no more. Oh, there you go. I know you don't teach English no more. It's better. It's better. But you guys hate me, I know. I'm joking. Fucking relax. Jesus. But I wanted to know what schools in Cambodia that will hire black females. None. And would it be harder for me since I'm a black female with no bachelor degree? I have TEFL. I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? Please talk more in my video, man. Please. Yeah, like, is that kind of rude? Like when someone's doing a video, like they're clearly trying to do something and someone just comes up and interrupts them. I personally think it's rude. Like, I wouldn't do that to somebody, but it's all good, man. I'm not getting mad at the guy. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. Now, I do have an associate degree from culinary. Would that help? I'm also light-skinned too. Thanks, Ashley. Oh, well, you're light-skinned. Well, Ashley, now, first of all, what I'm going to need you to do. Now, since you have my email address, what I'm going to need you to do, I'm going to need you to send me some pictures. I'm gonna need some headshots. I'm going to need some torso shots. I'm going to need some posterior shots. And if you want to send me a couple naked pictures, up to you. Ball's in your court, Ashley. But in all seriousness, though, can you get a job here if you're black? If you're light skinned, I mean, look, just straight up, I've been living here for about 2 years now, Ashley, and you know, as far as teachers go, as far as like English teachers go, it's very rare that you see a black. It's very, very, very rare. I'm gonna tell a quick little story. I have a buddy here in town. His name is Nick. He's a black dude from Colorado, and so he's from Colorado, so he sounds like,
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm here to want to play some hacky sack.
nah, he doesn't really sound like that, but seriously, he sounds like that. And it's funny too, because he's like really dark, he's jacked, he's like he looks like Wesley Snipes. He's jacked, and he has like the hey guys, hey, how you doing? So he was living here, and he called this school up for, you know, just to like set up an interview or something. The director of the school assumes he's white just by his voice. He assumes he's a white guy. Nick goes in again. He looks like well, he doesn't look like him. He looks like Wesley Snipes. He's fucking jacked as fuck. He's got like a big old beard and shit. And he walks in, and the director just looks at him and he goes like, "Oh, when no hiring now. Oh, no hiring." And this guy told me that. And I just thought it was really fucked up, man. So. I've only seen one black teacher here ever. So, and as far as black women are concerned, all the black women I know, they're not teachers. I trained 3 black chicks here in town. They're all like French though. You don't see. There's like a lot of African men. It seems like a lot of Nigerian men, but not women. You don't see a lot of black women. It's usually African men, and if they're American, they're usually black. I mean they're usually black. Of course they're black. They're usually men. You don't see a lot of black women here. The only black women I've really come across, they seem to all be like French, sometimes maybe American, but usually French it seems like. And they're never teachers. Like this one black lady I trained, she's very, very nice. She's a computer programmer. Another one works for, I guess it's some kind of nonprofit. I actually don't even know exactly what she does. It has to do with like education. I don't know. So it's not teaching English. And the other works in an agriculture NGO. So I mean, there's so many different options here. But if you don't have a bachelor's degree, it might limit your options. You do have you said you have something in culinary. Now, as far as you moving here and being a cook, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I was talking to my buddy Kevin this morning. I was doing this show I do called The B-Hole, and it's this radio show, and I was talking to him about foreigners here, like foreigner options as far as jobs go here in Phnom Penh. And we were talking about like if you're a foreigner, 9 times out of 10, if you want to work here and make money, then you've got to either teach English, you've got to run a bar or something, or like you've got to work in a bar, whether you manage it or just bartend, or you have to start your own business. Now, I'm not interested in hospitality at all. I suck at it. Because I can't be fake and be nice to assholes. I just can't do it. And I've been fired or quit every time I've had a hospitality job. Let's just say all the restaurant jobs I had that lasted more than like a month, they were kitchen jobs. Let's just put it that way. I was always doing the dishes or cooking, which was fine with me. I enjoyed it. So
I digress.
So if you're gonna come here and you're black, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably not going to get a job teaching. Now, you do have a TEFL and you are a native speaker. That does help. I'm not saying you can't get it. Don't misunderstand me. But I can almost promise you, Ashley, that you will not get paid what a white teacher does. I can almost, like pretty much 100% guarantee that you will not be able to make the same salary as, say, I would. You know why? Because I'm white. And the parents who put their kids in these educational businesses, not schools, educational farms, oftentimes they do it because the school hires white staff. The parents see white skin as better. They see it as more intelligent, more beautiful, more worth knowing, more I guess, worthy. And they see black people as being dumb. They see them as a lot of times being kind of like retarded. It's fucked up because the Khmer here associate dark skin, and it's not just black people of African descent, it's like black Khmer people. There's black Khmer people who, like, they're not black in the sense of African, but they're black in their skin tone. Even Indians. I've known many Khmer people here. I mean, obviously, I live in Cambodia, and none of them really like black people or dark-skinned people. Not saying that they're necessarily like hate them, like they're not gonna fucking go and attack them or something, but it's just like they see you as, oh, well, you're a farmer, you're a peasant, you get too much sun, so you work labor jobs, which means that you're not high class, you're probably not as educated, you're not as intelligent, whereas they see somebody like me as just automatically, because they see, oh, well, he's white, he's blonde hair, blue eyed, he's educated, he comes from America, he's got to be rich. And another thing that they say about black people here is the hair. They say that they have ugly hair. So I mean, if you're black, I'm not gonna lie, man. You might have to deal with some racism. I mean, I know other black people here who seem to do just fine. But if you're a black woman coming here by yourself and you're trying to teach English, you're probably gonna have a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. And if you do get a job, probably not gonna make what, for example, I would. And that's just not, it's not black, that's just anybody who's not white. I got an email from an Indian guy who also has a Filipino girlfriend. In fact, let me get it, in fact, because this kind of relates, I think. This kind of relates to you, Ashley, because you're, whatever. Because you're a sexy ass black lady, that's why. You're sexy ass, Some blackberry pie, man. It's been a long time. Damn it, where's the fucking email? Thank you. Alright, I'm so unprofessional. Let me check my time. About 9 minutes. It's from, I'm not sure how to say his name, so I'm not even going to disrespect the man. Hi, No Joe Coward. I've been watching your videos for a while now. I've learned a lot about living in Cambodia through your videos. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'm planning to move to Cambodia by January with my girlfriend. I want to ask it if it is easy for an Indian and Filipino to teach English there without a degree. Fucking yelling at me, shit. I have an advanced diploma in tourism, and my girlfriend has a nursing certificate. And in case we can't teach English there, is it easy to find a job related to our field of study? We really appreciate your response. All right, Mr. Singh. He said he's Indian, his girlfriend's Filipino. Will it be easy for them to get a job teaching English here? No, it will not, sir. No, it will not, because you're Indian. Now, you better not be one of these motherfuckers who... You better not be a motherfucker who's not from India saying he's Indian. I can't stand that shit. I'm Indian. Oh, where are you from? I'm from London. I'm sorry. Where's there a London, India? Well, I'm sorry. My parents, they're from India. Oh well, you're English then. You're not Indian now, are you? No. Nah, no, you're not. So, anyways, if you are legitimately Indian, sir, if you smell just a little bit like curry, you pass. Yeah, I said it. By the way, shout out to India. Shout out to their awesome food. They're awesome people. I love Indian people. They're always super nice. And I love your food. Fuck Bollywood. I don't like Bollywood. Anyways, I digress. If your girl's Filipino and you're Indian, by the way, if you guys don't like my joke, like make a joke at me. Like everybody calls me a fag. You guys make fun of me for that. I mean, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, no, man, it's not going to be easy, dude. If you're Indian and your girl's Filipino and you're not native speakers and you're not white, you're going to have a fucking problem. If you're a non-native speaker and you're white, for example, if you're German, I knew a German here, she's non-native speaker, her English is good, but she has a pretty strong German accent, she can get a job no problem because she's white, and it fucking helps. It's fucked up, but it's true, guys. I'm being honest with you. I'm sorry. The job in dude, as I said, it's not common, man. It's here. It's here, but it's really tough, man. Like unless you have a bachelor's or master's degree in some kind of field of study, like engineering, something in the sciences, something in business or finance, you're gonna have a hard time getting a job here that's not bar work or self-employment, such as what I do as a personal trainer, or perhaps you own again, like you maybe own a guest house or a cafe of some kind of other entrepreneurship that's some kind of entrepreneurial endeavor. Anyways, or teach English. Unless you have some kind of major, you have a degree in tourism, so maybe. But back to you, Ashley. If you want to come out to Cambodia and you want to work, look, by all means, if teaching English interests you, go for it. I think you can probably find something if you look hard enough. Again, I don't think that you would get the respect that you deserve. I don't think that you, man, like I'd be nervous if I was black coming out here trying to get a job teaching. I mean, as I said, man, most of the black people that pretty much all of them that I know, like they're all self-employed, like all of them. I mean, they're either self-employed or they're very educated and they have a good job for a company here. So that's my advice. But then again, I think maybe that's good because then you don't have to settle for the option of teaching English, which probably wouldn't be satisfying anyway. You know, like if you're black or whatever, just non-white, and you want to move here, maybe you don't even want to teach English, maybe you don't want to work in a bar, maybe you want to come out here and you want to start some kind of business for yourself, you want to do online work. That's another thing too. You can work online. Now, this might not be the best for, actually it might work. There's this website called 51 Talk, it's 51 Talk, and it's an online teaching program where you make the schedule and you put your time slots for people to see, like potential students or whatever, or parents of the students, and they will see your availability and they just pick it out, and it's like $7 per 25 minutes. So it's 15 an hour, but each class is like 25 minutes, and it's like $7.5. This guy I met, shout out to JD here in Phnom Penh, shout out to him, he's an online English teacher. He's a white guy from Mississippi. I'm sure he has a lot to say about racism, and he did actually when I talked to him. Anyways, it's this online teaching program that caters to kids in China, and it's free for you, and you get paid, like I said, 25 minutes, and you've got to do like 3 or whatever for the hour. It's 15 an hour, but essentially, if you do, let's say 3 hours a day, what is that? You can make $45 in a day. Which, if you do that 5 days a week, let's say, I mean, that's a pretty good chunk of change right there, especially here in Phnom Penh. So, again, there's options here, but oftentimes they're not going to pay you as much, and they're scarce for people who aren't white or simply Cambodian. And even the Cambodians here, they don't get paid what foreigners do, man. It's a fucked up system. So, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe in the next 5 years, I'll end up moving somewhere else in the world. Maybe Cambodia's going to crack down on foreigners, man. I have no idea, guys, but I'm going to continue my journey through life. I'm trying to help everybody I can. So, Ashley, I do appreciate the email, even though I made some silly jokes towards you. It's all out of love, and I just like having fun with people. So, you guys make fun of me, I make fun of you too, right? So, Ashley and whoever else is watching, I hope you guys got something out of this. Don't hesitate to send me an email if you guys have a question. It's nojokestriking@gmail.com. Bitches. Please excuse my sweaty white ass, man. Hot as balls out here, dude. So, I didn't know this, but apparently Asian people like don't sweat as much as white people. I didn't know that was really true. I always thought that was a myth, but it makes sense because I mean, fucking look at me, and it makes sense because in this part of the world, like your body would have to adapt to, you know, to this type of climate. So if you were sweating all the time, then you probably would die. Whereas in Europe, it wasn't this hot nearly ever, so it was always cold. I wonder if black people are the same, right? Because it's hot as fucking Africa, and I guess Latin Americans too. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, upload my videos, enjoy my day, work on my paintings. Pleasure speaking to you guys. All my social media info will be in the description box below. You guys can all go fuck your mothers.